Why, hello there. Notice anything different? Yay, new office so that child can have his own bedroom. Anyway. I enjoyed We Are Scientists. I thought that they were good. I've actually heard them a little bit before the major track there, the Gonna Explode. Yeah, I was familiar with them, and very good, catchy. Seems like kind of a typical sort of we're quasi-independent and we're making our music and we're getting our following in the modern way, and there's nothing wrong with any of that. So it was good. It was a good little like note, and who doesn't like a band named We Are Scientists? I mean, after all, are we not scientists, you and I? So thanks for that. And let's talk about recommendation. I'm going to do something a little different this time, and I am going to give it over to the lovely Mrs. Kelly, and she is going to tell you why I sandbagged my review from last time. My love.
You want Con? You want me? Okay. Who's that? Hello, everyone. I didn't think that David was able to convey the kind of, I don't know what to call it, passion, but strong. Oh, really? The strong passion that we feel towards the Decemberists, as in David and I share a lot of very similar music interests, but not all. But the Decemberists is one of those bands that we both highly agree upon and really enjoy listening to. The best way for me to kind of equate how I feel about the Decemberists is the fact that once you become an adult and you start paying your own bills and you become unemployed, but perfectly qualified for employment, but no one will hire you, you have to start reevaluating your finances, especially once you have a child. Don't pick your nose. Thank you. Hi, Connor. Hey. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. And as time has passed, tickets to concerts have become quite expensive. And there is a very, very short list of bands and artists that I would be willing to pay money to go see at this point. And we basically refuse to go to concerts during the week. Oh, yeah? Good job. Needless to say, the Decemberists is one of those bands who I would be willing to pay, not like an extravagant amount of money, but, you know, a decent amount of money to go see, and I'd be willing to go see them on a weekday. So that says a lot right there. They're very good at improvising. They're very good at playing whatever they want to play. And that speaks a lot to the talent of the band. We were able to see them in concert after a very tragic event occurred, and it was probably a really healing thing to do. And that meant a lot to us to be able to go see them play. So I don't usually like to be so cliche about music artists, because I don't like to say that music changed my life, but I definitely enjoy it a lot. But the Decemberists are really one of those bands that I really enjoy listening to. Are you counting? I don't know if that really conveys the amount of excitement we get about the Decemberists, but that's my take on it. On the flip side, since I'm allowed to speak my mind, I would like to also recommend to you, Jordan, a female singer-songwriter who's been in the business for quite a while. I don't know if you've ever heard of her, because she was pretty big when I was in high school, so probably like mid to late 90s through the early 2000s. And she's still producing albums and putting them out these days, but I don't have the time to always listen to what she's putting out, but I do enjoy everything she makes. And I feel that she might be a good in with the ladies, in the sense of, if you know of a girl who's struggling with girl stuff, you can point her in this direction and she might enjoy it. Because this particular artist has been through pitfalls and struggles in her life, and she's at a good place. I think she's about 50 years old at this point, so she's still putting out really good tunes. So I would recommend to you Miss Tori Amos. She fit in with a lot of those other very powerful female singer-songwriters of the time. You know, she was kind of before Alanis Morissette really hit big, but I did see a really excellent concert up in Saratoga with Tori Amos and Alanis Morissette. One more time. And that was definitely an excellent concert. I've probably seen Tori four times or so, and I would definitely go to see her on a weekday and pay a good amount of money to go see her in concert. I enjoy her music a lot because she plays the piano. She sits at her piano through most of her concerts and just bangs away, and it's amazing. She also plays the harpsichord, which is very interesting because I don't know too many other bands that use a harpsichord on a regular basis, and she's definitely used it more in her early work. I haven't heard her use it so much in her more recent endeavors, but it's still an interesting sound. So if you were going to start to try out a Tori album, I would recommend Little Earthquakes. It's definitely my favorite album. It's that first album that you really get into. You went down? Okay. Go ahead, check her out. And then she's grouped with all the other female artists. You have your Ani DeFranco, who I was never huge into, but a good bass. Alanis Morissette. Fiona Apple, who's very good as well. I think as a woman, I probably relate to them more, but they are always worth a good listen. Definitely would say the Decemberists should become part of your permanent collection, though. Even if you don't get into Tori as much, because I know you have to really be into the music and appreciate it, but I feel like as a musician, you can appreciate her artistry. Oh, let's see that. That's what he likes to do. There he is. Check out that guy right there. His Pink Floyd quote. How awesome. Good luck at school. Please get some sleep and have fun. Bye.
That's that. So not so much else to report here. The one thing, obviously, is the new Office, which still has awesome sheets on the windows, except those aren't called sheets. And not so much else. I did build a new website for myself, Kanufki.com, which I envision to eventually be your one-stop shop for all things for all Kanufkis. And I put the Generation Jump in a new place on there, and the blog is in a new place, and those kinds of things. But other than that, just kind of hanging out and enjoying the break. Not doing too much other than just kind of hanging out and enjoying the break. So that's it for this week, my friend. I hope you enjoyed our guest review, and what can I say? I will endeavor to do better in the future. All right, take it easy. Later.
Blood roses, blood roses, blood on street now. Blood roses, blood roses, blood on street now. Can't forget the things you never said. On days like these touch me.